Alright, so who is Fastk9dad? Well, that'd be me. I've been meaning to do this video for a while to do an intro to the channel and kind of a little bit about me, and I keep getting sidetracked, but today I'm doing it. Here we are in my pain cave. You can see one of my bikes, helmets. Normally where I'm standing is where I would have my Zwift setup going, or Trainer Road, or whatever I'm working on at that point in time, but the bike's on the wall. After this video, I'm kitting up and headed outside. Anyways, a little bit about me, who I am. I've been, I guess, coining myself on all my social media channels as husband, blogger, athlete. And that, not necessarily in that order, but kind of in that order. I'm a newly married husband. We've been married about 6 months. We got married in Disney World. My beautiful wife, Emily, she's wonderful, and she supports all my little endeavors like this. She has her own that I support too, but, you know, she supports me, and we love her for it. We didn't meet doing cycling or sports or anything. She's actually a runner. We actually met with my dogs. So, speaking of dogs, that's where my name comes from, Fastk9dad. I've had 3 retired racing greyhounds, and that's where they're fast canines, and I was their dad, so that's where Fastk9dad came from. I started off with Cody, then I had Pretty, which was Cody's mother, and then Pinky was the last full-size racing greyhound I had. Right now, we're down to 2 small dogs. We have a little teacup Yorkie, Snooky. She's a little princess, as you would imagine. And our little Italian Greyhound Chihuahua mix. He's 10 pounds, Hunter. He's a little terror. He's funny. He's got Chihuahua behaviors, got Italian Greyhound behaviors. He's an odd mix. Anyways, that takes care of the husband and my name. And blogger. I've had some blogs on and off for a number of years. So, Cranky's Corner is my blog, so please go to crankyscorner.net. The name is a play on words. Cranky because if I don't have my coffee, I'm cranky. Hence, my t-shirt, give me coffee, no one gets hurt. And then, because it's cycling related, crank also refers to this wonderful piece of equipment on the bike crank. So, a little play on words there. That's mostly all about cycling. Some family stuff, some other stuff if I feel like writing about it. But now that I'm doing videos, videos are much more fun and a little bit easier to engage the audience. So that's my blogging. Last but not least, athlete. So no, I'm not a professional athlete, as you can imagine. I have a day job. I do cybersecurity. Boring. It pays the bills. I'm reasonably good at it, but it doesn't provide me excitement or necessarily enjoyment. I mean, I enjoy my job, but, you know, it's not something like, oh, I want to do cybersecurity today. No, I want to get out and ride the bike in this beautiful weather we're still having. That's what I'm passionate about. So athlete, let me get back to athlete. All growing up, I played sports. I played baseball. I was on the all-star team in baseball. I played basketball, much to my height disadvantage. That really didn't go far. It was more, I played a little bit in league when I was really young, and it was just pickup games, you know, later on in high school and college. Ice hockey, played in a men's league for a number of years, ice hockey. That was kind of, my high school didn't have ice hockey. They have it now. They didn't have it when I went. That's really my sport of choice. But regardless of any other sports I played, I skateboarded, it always came back to bikes. A bike was always in my life at wherever I was. Growing up, I started off on a Schwinn Stingray with, you know, the banana seat. Yep, that was my bike. And then when I kind of graduated from that, I got my first 10-speed, which at that time it was 5 on the back, 2 on the front, so it was a 10-speed from Sears. Yes, Sears used to sell bikes. They might still sell their own bikes, I don't know. And I really beat that one to crap. I was doing cyclocross before I knew what cyclocross was. I was taking that little skinny-tired 10-speed road bike with drop handlebars through the woods. I broke the derailleur twice on it. That had to go back to Sears to get fixed because no bike shop wanted to touch that thing. It was made of plastic. And then for my 16th birthday, I got a real road bike. It's a Schwinn World Sport. Uh, not a high end Schwinn, not a low end Schwinn. It's kind of in the middle. It was a decent bike. I still own that bike today. That bike is actually, I don't have it in a small condo. I have enough room for all my bikes here. So that one's sitting in storage. But every so often, I get the hankering. I want to take that vintage bike out. It's got, it doesn't have down tube shifters. The shifters are up on the stem, but same mechanism. It's got the chicken wing brakes. Yeah, oh yeah, it's good. It's actually, my parents bought it a little bit big for me, thinking that, oh, well, he's still going to grow. Yeah, it's still a little bit big for me. It doesn't matter. I still like to ride it. I moved here where I am now in 99, and I was riding it then, but I was living on a dirt road. Really wasn't an ideal thing to ride on the dirt road. I'd broken enough parts prior. I'm like, I don't need to break anymore. I bent rims and a whole mess of stuff. So I got into mountain biking then. I moved, and then I don't really have a lot of trails to ride around here anymore. The other one, I lived on a dirt road that had a whole network of roads connecting to it, and another mile down the road there was trails through the woods to ride mountain bikes on. And not so much where I am right now. And then I was putting the bike in the car and driving somewhere, and it's like, well, this sucks. So I said, well, I'm going to put road tires on my mountain bike, slicks, not really road tires, but slicks. And I started riding that on the road. For anyone's ever ridden a mountain bike on the road, it is a heavy beast. Yeah. That didn't last very long. And then I still like the dirt. And I'm like, I'm going to go out and get me a cross bike. So that was my next forte. My cross bike's right over here. Specialized Tri-Cross. And that was pretty much my anything to do bike for a number of years, probably 2-3 years. I had the road slicks for it. I've got cross tires for it. And then I've got the standard gravel tires, semi-slick tires that come on it. And I've got extra set of wheels and stuff, and I swap in and out depending on what I was doing. More and more, though, I was tending to favor the road. I just like being able to go right out my front door, and boom, I'm riding. I don't have to drive somewhere. I like to do organized rides and stuff. Yeah, that's a different story. But when I come home from work, I want to head out the door. And I found the road. I fell in love with the road again. Back when I was, a late teen, early 20s, I would take that Schwinn World Sport and I would do 20, 30-mile rides with it. Back where I live, cycling wasn't big. I was like, I don't know, maybe I was a freak. I had the Lycra shorts and the jersey and stuff, and I grew up watching all the movies, Breaking Away, BMX Bandits, the movies. I couldn't get enough of them. I watched them over and over and over again on the summer. Tour de France in the summertime, that's what I did. And so, and I thought back then I was riding 20, 30 miles. I'm like, oh, I'm doing great. So forward 20, 30 years, and now here I am, pretty much 30 miles is like, nothing right now. If I'm doing 60 to 100, that's a decent effort. Back to the bike. So after I was riding on the road here more and more and more, I said, I've got to go get a road bike. I'd been looking, and I lucked out on I think it was 2015 end of year sale. I've got like 30% off the bike, my CAD 10. I love this bike. But so that's where I am. I'm back to being a roadie at heart, and cycling's big around here, so I'm not that freak out on the road anymore. So that's a little bit about me. This channel, what to expect from the channel. Reviews. I've already put a few up. Obviously, hopefully you've all seen them. If not, go check out the links on my YouTube channel. I'm reviewing products that I know and love right now. And if I get someone buy something and it's bad, I'll let you know. I'm also going to have, other miscellaneous cycling videos. If I do, Grand Fondos, organized rides, charity rides, things like that, I'm hoping to cover them. Also, I'm going to have videos, family videos, vacation videos, travel videos. I've already have some up here from, we had an interesting time in Jamaica. Obviously, our wedding video in Disney World. There's a whole playlist for that. I think it's 7 or 8 videos. I did a vlog each day, and then our honeymoon in Aruba, which is just amazing. So hopefully we're gonna have more of those. You know, I'm gonna try to keep a video coming on a regular basis. I don't want to commit myself to any time right now. And let me know if there's something you want me to review. If you see something on my bike and you want to know more about it, hey, drop me a line, ask me a question. Maybe I'll do a video on it. You never know. Hey, as always, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my social media. I'm Fastk9dad, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. And don't forget to like and subscribe to these videos.